Okay, hi, this is Gabriel from exoticwoodpen.com. I'm just showing you my workbench. This is a double duty workbench, since the majority of other things I've been showing has been all about multiple purposes. So my workbench is 9 feet long. It's comprised of 2 different pieces. It's got a lathe on one side and then multiple storage. And on this side, I have a bench grinder, but it's not actually attached. But I'm going to show you the functionality of it because each piece is independent of one another. It's actually 5 pieces. The very end, the middle, and this piece over here. So each leg is actually a separate piece. So it's actually 5 pieces, and each middle piece, which would be the main bench here, which is 6 feet long, and this piece here, which is about 2 feet by 2 feet, actually they both swivel independently of one another. And when I rotate this one, you'll see that it's a flat work surface on the other side. And then when I rotate this one, I have a miter saw hanging underneath. And then you'll see that it's actually flush with this bench when I rotate it. But you can also see there's plenty of storage underneath for a lot of my tools. I'm going to go ahead and move these out of the way real quick. Just take a second. This is a supporting leg right here. It's like a jack stand just to keep this sturdy while it's running, and that just pops out. I haven't actually finished it. I was going to dovetail that in, but never actually got to that yet. But it works fine on its own. And then this, my bench grinder. Remove that. Okay. So I'll show you this side first, and I just have it fastened with a screw, and we'll go ahead and show you how that rotates. You see, it's just a basic 10-inch Craftsman miter saw, and then that locks in place on the one side with the screw, the same screw I took out. I used to actually hold it in place again. I screwed it on one side. It may seem like it's pretty unsturdy to just rely on one screw, but that's in there, and that's pretty solid. This side here, I have 2 screws holding it in just on this end. There's nothing actually physically holding it on that side. So anyway, a couple of drywall screws. And then this one I have to hold as I release it. And that's actually a fairly long screw. So you see the whole thing rotates. This is a Delta 46700 lathe. And you see how that rotates and then down. So we go, and I just put the same screws back in on the opposing side. And I'll just put one in just to hold it. Okay, so now you see that this surface here, I actually have a solid work surface. Move this out of the way, and you can see how that is supposed, that this is a 9-foot surface here. So for my miter saw, I actually have a good long surface here to work with when I'm doing miters. But anyway, that's pretty much my workbench. Just to give you a little bit of a hint. Oh, there's, I don't forget where I set it. I just took it off here, and I've got a bench vise built into this also. So when I need a bench vise, which seems like it's a lot, that screws into the opposing the side here. So anyway, nice workbench, double duty out of all that. So I've got multiple surfaces to work with. But anyway, if you're going to build a workbench or gonna be modifying yours, look into something like this, because I don't have a lot of room to work with in my garage. Again, this is 9 feet by 2 feet, built in 5 different sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. For also added versatility, I also have casters on the bottom of it too. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day.